what's happening? Just tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's up with you. Chop it up about some shit. You know, if you know, you know. But, you know, something came across my mind, you know, and I wanted to talk about it. Because, you know, I know it's really, really big. This feeling right here that, you know, you may feel less than. You know what I'm saying? You may not feel worthy at times, or you may not believe in yourself. You may compare yourself to other people, and that has you unconfident right there. You know what I mean? Because maybe you're reaching for higher heights, and you comparing yourself to some people in higher positions or whatever, right? So that has you a little bit unconfident because it's been a hard journey to get there. Or maybe you're, you know, socially awkward, or an introvert, or, you know, what do you call it? Antisocial, or, you know, uncomfortable around people, or whatever it may be, right? All of this stuff. And you might, you know what I'm saying? This is the thing, though, what I'm getting at with this is everybody is just fucking humans, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's shit stank. I don't think there's one single human that shit smell hella good and shit, like like the shit stank, man. Your breath stank in the morning, man. The baddest woman in the world, the prettiest woman on earth, her breath stank in the morning, man. And her shit stank too. You see what I'm saying? The most successful guy, if he don't shower for a few, he gonna stink. Everybody is just filthy fucking humans, man, creatures. You get what I'm saying? But this is the thing, though. Once you get past that, you can start to elevate and self-improve. But now I want to talk about why motherfuckers feel like they ain't shit a lot of times. And a lot of it is in my community, in the black community. This shit was taught. You know what I'm saying? Even just like poverty. It ain't just blacks. Poverty. You're taught to feel like you aren't worthy enough, or you aren't, you know, as special or privileged. Right? Because shit, you're not. If you're in poverty, that was a specific thing created for you. If you're in poverty, if your family grew up in poverty, you know what I'm saying, you still in poverty or whatever, this was created for you. This wasn't like, oh, you know, we're giving everybody an equal opportunity, but your family just fell into poverty. Like, fuck no. I hate when people try to run that drag that, oh, you know, everybody has an equal opportunity, and it's on you, man. No, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have opportunity to get better in life and do what we're trying to do, but everybody is starting at different levels. You know what I'm saying? So some levels is very, very tough to come out of, but it's possible though. And the way shit's set up is you a certain group of people need you to be down here at the poverty level to keep them above poverty. Because if it wasn't like that, there would be no such thing as poverty and higher class and shit like that. So you notice that, like, here go an example. You notice that I'm gonna give you a few examples. One of them is a lot of movies, TV shows, popular content online or whatever, they push certain agendas and spread certain narratives. You know what I mean? They damn near force it down your throat to believe certain shit. So you grow up ignorant and you just believe certain shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when people think of black people, they think of poverty and shit. They think of the S word back in the day, right? Like, but that was something that was taught to your programming. Because as a kid, you didn't look at a black person as an innocent kid and think that. You get what I'm saying? So another thing is how poverty levels keep everybody else above is because if you go to the poverty neighborhoods, the hoods, the crime-ridden hoods, all that shit, right? Who owns all of the stores in those hoods? Not black people, not poverty-ish people. You see what I'm saying? So they eating off of that. And it's like it's kind of like in my other video how I was talking about the wealthy hiring this middle class to manage the lower labor class, right? And if they don't do this down here, all of this money is not being made, right? But they get the lowest amount of money, right? But even with that lowest amount of money, that when they give them that check, what do? They turn around, hey, we got some alcohol for you. We got these cigarettes. We're going to jack up the price. I know you need milk for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Formula, $20, $30. Like, you get what I'm saying? The money's going right back into their pockets. So really, you working for free. Still. Because when you make that money from that labor job breaking your back, you turning around and giving it right back to you get what I'm saying? And you're not taught how to manage that money. So that's something that you have to learn on your own. Most people learn it when it's really late in the game. It's so much that we don't learn when we're young that would be really valuable in our life if we learned it or had the access to it. Now it's so much information online. You could kind of learn stuff and teach your kids shit young a little more, because let's keep it real, motherfuckers don't live in the library as growing up. Like, when I grew up, we had to go to the library. You ain't living in the library. It's like, that's not taught to us to be like that. So I'm saying all that, I had to break all that down to tell you why all of that is keeping you feeling down about yourself, less confident. You're feeling insecure. You're feeling antisocial. When you're around people, maybe your confidence drop a little bit. It's because that's the programming right there. Because those are the traits that's going to keep you like that. But when you start realizing that these people up here are just regular filthy fucking creatures, man. Humans. That shit stink, breath stink. They eat, they gotta eat, or they have to eat, right? All of these vices, all of this shit, they got the same shit as you. They gotta breathe fresh air or it's bad, right? You can start to realize that shit, we all is just humans, man. And you just like they may have some authority, or they may have some privilege, you're deserving of whatever you want too. You just gotta actually go get it and have the courage to go get it. Even though it's set up a little bit for it to be hard for you, it's not set up for you not to get it at all. And that's one thing that a lot of people talking about, like, it's a lot of people that's talking about the struggle, the black struggle, the system, what they doing to the black people and have been doing and keep doing and all of this stuff, right? I feel them, though. The people online, I'll be watching certain people, man. But they never talk about the solution of what to do. And that's what I'm trying to hint at right here. It starts at believing that you're worthy of whatever you're trying to do too. If you want to create a better life for your family, your future family, you can't do that. If you want to make more money in life, you can't do that. If you want to better yourself and become a better person, I don't even like using this term, but like more of an alpha male or something, right? You can't do that. Or a high value man or whatever they say. You can do that. But it's just going to take more work because you're coming from a place that's the bottom, right? Like, you know, like if we got a tall ass ladder, I start at the bottom. This other guy, he starts at the middle, and they blow the whistle and say, let's see who reaches to the top first. I mean, it don't matter how fast I am. If we both kind of like similar strength, that dude gonna make it up there first, man. Unless I'm like Spider-Man or some shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, at least I make it though. If I make it, I made it. I didn't stop going up the ladder. So make it at your own pace. You know what I'm saying? And here, this one right here is kind of like tough, but like if you got kids, if you don't make it, at least teach the principles of your failures to your kids so they don't do the same failures. See what I'm saying? And they can avoid these little pitfalls you went through, and they can piggyback off you. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's certain people I grew up with, my dad, everybody, you know what I mean? My dad was like, you know, he wasn't like, I wouldn't say he was how can I put this? I don't want to disrespect my dad at all, because he did what he did. He raised me cool. Like, he looked out for me and shit. Because, you know, my dad was a street dude. Like, you feel me? So, you know, when he seen me growing up in the streets and shit, he tried to look out for me the best he can. So he did a lot for me in that sense right there. Probably kept me from doing a lot of fucking pen time, honestly. You feel me? He really looked out for me. You know, but when it comes to like society's eyes and views of shit, you know, they'll say that he kind of was like, you know, a bad influence on me or whatever. That's what they may say, right? But you know what? He taught me a lot, and now as a person who kind of changed his life, I'm not in the streets, I'm older now, I can look at him and I can learn from him a lot. And that's what I'm talking about, like, but I'm actually talking about deliberately teaching your kid about your failures and how not to make them, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, but honestly, I will never give up the fight of leveling up for real, for real. Shit. Like, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't over till it's over. Like, because I know that it's bigger than just me. It's bigger than just me. Like, it's certain privileged kids or people you may know or see in, you know, certain neighborhoods, or you went to school with, or you may see on the internet, TV, whatever it may be, celebrities, right? Somebody down before them, they had to make it to get them in the position they in now. Like, it's some kids who they don't know struggle at all, and their father and their mother or whatever didn't know struggle at all, and that's because their grandpa or great grandpa had to go through that shit. He struggled, or she struggled, and made it and put their kid in position. Their kid kept the position, had kids, kept the position, got taught the game young, how to stay wealthy or stay not even wealthy, just stay up. So it's never over. You get what I'm saying? If you got kids, it's like it's gonna keep going. And that's what I mean by, you know, that's where, like, because I thought of the title for this, and it's like, it's just, you know, to get your attention maybe or something, like, but that's how it is. Like, everybody is just fucking creatures on this world, man. And we came up with a language and names for shit. We just, like, considered intelligent creatures of this world compared to, you know, the animal creatures. You get what I'm saying? But who's to say, right? Because they are intelligent as well. So it's all on how you want to live and what you want to do. That's what I'm saying. And that's where we get caught up, letting the agendas and the, you know, the shit manipulate our view and our vision of how to live life. You set your goals based on the lower limited shit you was taught. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you won't even think to become a goddamn pilot. You get what I'm saying? Coming from poverty, it's like, that's not even in my thought, bro. I want to be a pilot. Like, certain shit is like, you know what I mean? Like, because I seen a debate from that guy that just got shot in the neck. I just seen it online in a little short, and he's talking about how affirmative action, I think it is, I don't know really what it meant, but like, you know, how they have to hire a certain amount of races for each stuff, so they raised the rates of a pilot, or 50%, I think it was 50% has to be black, or I'm not sure exactly, but I think it was a higher percentage has to be black of pilots now. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying that he don't like that because it'll lower the quality of pilots. And people was looking at that as, you know, racist and stuff. I understand his point of view, but I don't agree with that, because in order to be a pilot, you got to go through some training. It's a technical thing, right? You know what I'm saying? So if they don't qualify, they don't qualify. You get what I'm saying? So he was trying to say basically blacks aren't good at flying planes, I guess. I don't know. But then he tried to use the example of, because the other guy that was debating was giving him pushback. He said, okay, aren't there more blacks in NBA? Right? 75% black, something like that. And he said, what if they made it to where it has to be even, 50-50, right? Wouldn't the quality of the game drop down? And the guy debating, he was black, young dude, he didn't want to give him that. You know, he was kind of like, oh, you know, he was trying to come with some shit. But I was like, yeah, it would probably, though. It would. But that don't make your point. And I was talking at the damn screen like, that don't make your point. Because you know why? Basketball is he was trying to relate that to, so the quality of the pilots will drop for the same reasons. But he's trying to relate, basketball is a physical sport. People are born with physical capabilities, right? Some people, like black people, certain black people, that when they first touched the damn basketball, they was good, man. When you first taught him how to play, he was out there fucking motherfuckers up on the court. He took a little practice, so he was naturally physically good. You can't just be naturally a good pilot. It's technical. So that's where I was, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't, but you know, I'm not gonna, dude ain't even here though, so I'm just giving you an example of, you will get taught some shit or told some shit, and it'll fuck you up to where you kind of going with it, like, oh yeah. And it's just like, everybody has their own. I came with that because I said the average person in the hood or in the poverty area is not thinking about being a pilot, and and that's because it's not really presented to that person like that they could do it. You may believe you can't, like white people do that or something. You get what I'm saying? So don't get it fucked up, man. This shit is a systematic thing, and you're programmed to be a certain way. You know? And I always say it's about intelligence, man. Intelligence is what's going to get you out of this shit. And that's like, and then when, because I'm black, man, so I'm going to talk about the black race. Like, intelligence is going to get black people out of being the lower motherfuckers. Because if we rise up and not be the lower motherfuckers, somebody else going to be the lower motherfuckers. Somebody got to be it. You see what I'm saying? So the propaganda keeps our intelligence low, or just period, the systematic shit. Because we can grow, we can do it, do whatever we trying to do. Thrive as a people and shit. We could do that. It's just that we're not fucking doing it because of the systems that be is fighting that spiritual mental war that's winning. And the average person I don't think is even aware of that much growing up. And once they are, their voice don't matter to influence the other people that's not aware. So you get hella motherfuckers online talking this talk, like the rise up, let's thrive as people and shit like that. It don't fucking work because the powers that be, man, is too strong. So, but if everybody focused on just getting smarter and more intelligent about daily life, that's what I'm on. I just want to be sharper and smarter. That's my daily mission in life. I'm always learning and and teaching minds. And that's why I even talk on this channel, man. To spread my thoughts, and hopefully my thoughts can reach the right people. And it may help. But all I know is, I don't know who you are or nothing, or if you're watching this, don't you steady comparing yourself. It's all in your mind, you know what I'm saying? And you've been tricked. You've been tricked, man. You can do what you're trying to do. You can better yourself. You can heal from all of the fucking pain and trauma that been dished onto you. You could do it. Don't let them make you think you can't. That's it, man. Everybody is fucking filthy motherfucking human creatures, man. Let me know what you think. I'm out.